business plan. Without further ado, I give Jane and Jerry. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Very happy to be able to see each other and see you here online. I am Jerry. My wife is Jane. We now live in Melbourne, Australia. We're from Taiwan, and currently our level is executive director. And we're also a member of a $1 Million Club. We're very happy and honored to be here on behalf of Shop.com Australia to share with you why we joined Shop.com and our path and journey with Shop.com. First of all, I'd like to thank the company for giving us the opportunity to speak to you. I'm Jane from Melbourne, Australia. Before I joined the business, Jerry and I run a hydroponic business. Basically, we grow hydroponic herbs and we're involved in the sales of the products. We were very, very busy. We worked more than 12 hours a day. Even though the income was good, the work hours were very long and very stressful. This kind of a lifestyle has impacted our health. For example, allergies, urticaria, hay fever, and asthma, and so on. After using Shop.com products, we're able to address those physical conditions. And that got me curious to learn more about the products. And I learned that there's a very big good business opportunity behind these products. So after joining the event at Sydney, we decided to join the business. The reason we selected Shop.com was because of freedom with time. I love my family, I love my children, whether it's in Australia or other countries. I hope to have more time with my family. However, all of this needs the support of time and money. Back then, I understand that our traditional business was not able to achieve that goal in a short period of time. It was until I saw the business opportunity of Shop.com, I saw hope, which is why I'd like to share with you some of our experiences. First of all, get your motivation. You got to be willing to sacrifice and give. To run the franchise business, you got to know why you choose it, because that's the reason how you continue when you are encountered with the challenges. I used to be a professional in financing and accounting. I had very little experience with marketing. When I started, I got a lot of fears. I had a lot of rejections, but never had I thought about giving up on this business, because I was able to see the opportunities presented by franchise business. So if we're willing to give, you'll definitely be able to succeed. Secondly, you got to go back to the fundamentals. Starting a business is never easy. However, comparing with a traditional business where you work by yourself and you're alone, on franchise business is a lot easier with a lot lower risks. Shop.com is a business. You don't have to make a lot of investments and bear a lot of risks, but you have to give your time. You got to spend time learning. You got to spend time doing the action plans, and then adjust yourself along the way. If you fail, go back to the fundamentals, readjust, realign, and then start again, over and over again, so that you can better yourself. Listen to the videos or recordings every day, joining events all the time, all of which will increase your know-how and knowledge as well as skills. If you do so, you'll definitely be able to see the change in yourself. Thirdly, translate your stress to your motivation. When you run a business, you from time to time will run into challenges or frustration, or sometimes you don't feel you get the support from your family or friends. You're afraid of failures. It's kind of like driving uphill. You feel that you're not able to make it. You have your foot on the gas pedal. You're afraid that you would go backward. I guess the only thing you can do at that moment is just, step hard on the gas pedal. It's just like Shop.com. Translate the stress into the driving momentum. Growing is a process. If you keep growing, you'll definitely be successful. Today, you're here in the online leadership training, which means that you are eager to be successful. If you keep working, you'll definitely be able to make it. Work hard, fight. After joining shop.com, basically you will encounter three phases. Phase 1 is to know shop.com. Phase 2 is to share shop.com. Phase 3 is to run the shop.com business. So in the process of knowing about shop.com, the most important is to let it in, let shop.com in. How do you do that? You got to use our exclusive products to become product of the product. You got to join all the activities and events of a GMTSS, learn as much as you can, and then exchange and work with successful peers and successful UFOs. This will further strengthen the presence of a shop.com in you. Looking back when I first joined, it took me about a year and 4 months before I learned what a wonderful business opportunity shop.com is. I hope that it'll take you shorter time to learn the beauty of shop.com. Secondly, when it comes to sharing, after you learn about shop.com, and then you got to start practicing how to share. You don't have to wait until you learn everything before you can share. You got to learn and then share at the same time, because people do not care how much knowledge you have. What people care about is how much you care about their needs. So while you're sharing shop.com, you got to first build a good rapport with your prospects to learn their needs, and then bring the best products and services of shop.com to these prospects. This is a one-on-one marketing. When you're able to do one-to-one marketing, this is the most effective. Thirdly, to run the business. This phase determines if you'll be able to make sustainable income. In other words, if you're able to be successful with shop.com, it's all about if you're able to replicate. At this stage, you got to be able to utilize all the things that you learn from shop.com and then replicate it and then hand it over to the potential leaders in your organization. And then we know that not everybody is able to make sustainable income. So you yourself have to be able to make an example, to have as many candidates on your potential leader list as possible. And then shake the can of beans to filter out the successful ones so that you're able to make referrals every quarter, and then you're able to build leaders in your organization. Your team members don't want to listen to what you say. They want to see what you do in order for them to follow you. So that this is how sustainable income is generated, and this is how sustainable income is increased. We're now faced with so many challenges. People need to be able to hear, to see good news. And shop.com is a good news. Let's together disseminate this good news to the country you live and to the people around you. May God bless shop.com. May God bless all of you. Thank you very much. Goodbye.